Good afternoon. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Here we are back, Ep17 again. We are just loading up with wood chips. We still have all those wood chips left to go. We got a full trailer in there. We've got full load in there, ready to rock and roll. Oh, and here I thought winter was going to be boring. Definitely not going to be boring this year. Holy jump. We got $141,000 in the bank. We are ready to rock and roll. We did check the bank. The stockbroker gave us a call there and said that the animal dealer is the top one to go for, I think, here. It's just double check here. So, just so many things are happening that my brain just won't stop. as usual, as usual. So right now we're sitting at 994 at the animal dealer. It's starting to go down. Other things are still going up, but they're still the low 980s. So I don't think they're going to get up to the 994. We might have lost a couple dollars. I know the animal dealer never hit 1,000, so we're going to get into it as right now, basically right now. We're going to get this stuff sold off. Now, with 141, so last we left off was the last roleplay video there, and we were basically finishing up December. So we finished up December. We were banging out. I got a whole bunch of wood transport missions done with the new truck, the Volvo, not the man, the Volvo. So I got a whole bunch of that stuff done there. Put about 3 hours on that so far, and as well as we got a whole bunch more missions done at the beginning of January here. So we're starting year 4 here in January. And the way the wood chips are running now, we are over. So the amount of wood chips that we have is going to be over what we would get in a year. But by selling them off in January and then just selling them off every January, I think is going to be a good routine. We can just kind of check that off in the calendar, so to speak. And then we can see what we got, because we got the $90,000 payout again. Ooh, there we go. Oh, you bugger. Oh, really? So we got the $90,000 payout at the end of December again. So it's looking like it is every two days or 2 sleeps, I should say. I would really like to know is if you are running basically anything above 3 days or 2 days, like if you're running 3 days or more, is it every 2 days? And you have the playground makers, and every 2 days that you get paid out, no matter what. I'm interested to know. We're not above the 2 days yet. I'm not going to be stretching it yet, and that's just that's a test, and I haven't gotten to yet, and it's I really need to, not yet. But if you know, please let me know in the comments. That would be great, because that would just save me on some testing. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell these off at the animal dealer, get those off, and then we have the other trailer to do too. I want to see what we get for one trailer, and then I'm thinking we're going to get one more trailer in a bit. My fingers are crossed for one more trailer in a bit, but we'll see what has happened. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to loading them, the forks for the manure and the slurry, or sorry, not manure, slurry, the forks for the manure and silage and what have you that we use for our silage pit doesn't work for wood chips. So we're just going to use the bucket, which takes a little bit longer. It's half the size, but that's okay. But in the meantime, we're all zipped through that. That's no problem, because I want to know what we got. We got the 90,000 last year. We banged out a whole bunch of missions. We're up to 141,000 now, and I'm hoping for 2 trailers. If we get 2 trailers, because something popped up in the deals again. Oh, Ralph just came in. Just came in like a boss again with something else, and I'm really interested in using it because I never got to use it in 22. We never brought it in, and it was part of the expansion, part of the Silver Run expansion. Oh, we went the wrong way, didn't we? Yes, we needed to go to the front. Whoops. Okay, well, we'll just do a quick little zip about, because oh yeah, okay, let's just zip about, because he showed it. It's 52% off, so we're over 50%. We're already at a good deal. If it was at 44, I might be a little hesitant, but then I got thinking, and I was working through January, and it's just, as it came in at the beginning of January, and I've just been putzing away, not thinking about it, just trying to think about saving my money and trying to get the farm. And then I did a wood transport mission, and I think it's right here. I think this is yeah, there it is. Dump wood chips. Okay. All right, hold on 1 second here. Hold on. Here we go. So let's just, there we go. So one trailer will be, and then we have also got the precision farming on, and we're at above 50%. So we should get something back. Not too bad. Oh, 59,000 almost exactly, and $1,300 extra. So that'll give us another 250. Oh my word. We might be able to do this without even getting a loan. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me zip back. Let's fill up the next trailer. Let's see how much we get. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh, now I'm super excited. We're already at 202,000. Okay. Oh, Chivas. Okay, we are full. So that is one full trailer. We got just a bit smidge of a bucket. And then we got that little bit in the back. Okay, let's go drop this off. Oh, yeah, start the engine first. Here we go. Okay, come on, Major. Let's get her done. All right, one more trailer. Let's see how much that gives us. Okay, so the last trailer got us up to $262,789. And then the icing on the cake here left us off with 7,293 liters. So that should put us, I'm hoping over, 270. So that gives us just under $130,000 just off of wood chips. Now, like I said before, the thing about the wood chips is just the fact that that was not just 1 year. That was multiple years. So let's get this back to drop zone 1 here, and let's switch trailers because we have to grab or trucks, I should say. We need to grab the 379. Okay, 1 sec. 1 moment. Okay, back we are. Here's the thing. So and even the drive up got me thinking some more again. Here we are. Ooh, I know that's pretty cool too, but don't need it. This for $44,000. We have $270,000 in the bank. Okay, so here is my plan. The plan is now. And getting the drive up too got me thinking. There's just so much thinking going on. So usually the winter time is especially. Oh, we left that running. Oops, my bad. Usually the winter time is very slow at the beginning. And we smashed off I didn't notice that. We parked it. My bad. It's very slow, right? The winter time is very slow. It's just kind of monotonous. We're just kind of plugging away with the winter contracts in the sense of the deadwood and the and the wood transports. Now, even in 22, that was the same way too, where winters were usually very slow until you got the ball rolling. And then once you got the ball rolling, then the winter time turned into, usually for us, for me anyways, it turned into the winter sell-off. A lot of product got sold off in the winter time, as well as the expansions and changes and developments were made. So what I was doing was, especially the last 2 years, I mean, we're on year 4 now, so it feels like it's been so many more years. But we're on just starting year 4. So I guess the last 2 years, I think, or 3 years, I guess you should say, have just been doing the deadwoods and the wood transports. So now with this yarder popping in, and I've never played with the yarder. I've always wanted to play with the yarder when it first came out, and with my tree farm, there wasn't really a spot where I was thinking about it. Never got around to it. And then it got me thinking, well, because all of January I was trying to avoid thinking about it, but I couldn't get my head off of it. So I had me an idea in the sense, started looking around for property, and the property was I mean, there's viable property all over the place for logging. And then, that just looks good. Ooh, yeah. Hopefully this fits. I've been thinking about it. I actually was trying to do an episode over the weekend. By the way, and I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I really wanted to do an episode, but then, and there goes the stop sign. Cut. Boom. See, we missed one, but we got the other. Darn it. So I was trying to think about doing one, and I wanted to do one, but then this popped up, then my brain started going, and it was like, should I, shouldn't I? But then it got me thinking that I think the best idea is to do it because, stop. Yeah, I need them brakes. Because of the fact that all of this money, pretty much all this money, is all come from the sawmill and deadwood contracts and wood transports. So that is the fantastic part. And then on top of that, the payout from the wood chips will help pay for it as well. And the plan is to basically put us into our own permanent logging setup. Now the property is down, I guess you could say southwest, is for property 92. So the very bottom left there is property 92. It's only going for, I think it was about 200,000 just a smidge over 200,000. The yarder is going for just a smidge over 40, like 44 or 40,000, right? 40,000. We have almost all of our own equipment. There is a few little hiccups and things that my brain thinks that we can get around. I think we can pull this off. And then on top of that, we get to cut the one tree that has that one limb that always catches us going up that darn road. And then by doing this, I'm actually going to do a bit of a tester before we purchase. Before we purchase the land, I guess I should say. Because when we do, we still need to get the rock crusher up. So okay, so let's get this off. One moment, one sec. I keep saying I got to figure something new to say or something different. Or do I just not say a thing? Just cut it. That's what I got to do. Just not say a thing. Cut it. La la la. Cut. All right. So move this out of the way. Okay, unless something goes horribly, horribly wrong, let's just double check. Yeah, there we go. So let's save it up. Okay, so let's save it up. Now we're gonna get 44. I see that there's a potato planter too, but that's the smallest one. We still don't have a root crop storage yet, and we don't have any production, so it'd just be immediate sales. I think we're good there for potatoes. It's this one. I've never played with this. And it does need 225 horsepower. So that we'll get to that. That is one of the stipulations because we will be having to move the 7R back and forth. But we got a low loader, so we can do that. Okay, let's just try it. We saved it up. Does it matter? BKT, Trelleborg. Let's see, Trelleborg. Oh, no. Oh, those are biggers. Let's do the biggers. Yeah, okay. We'll get the biggers tires. There's no height difference or anything, so that's good. It is, okay. Try this 44 and then I don't know. I hope this fits. We're gonna try something a little sketchy. I don't know if this is gonna be legal. That's the other thing too. Technically speaking, you should disconnect it from the trailer. Oh, that's a low. Getting that meme in my head right now. Okay. Well, it's not gonna be permanent. That's okay. So let's just see if we can just do this. Oh no, because then I'll have to run it. Well, no, we can. Yeah, there we go. We can just find a little bump in the hill. Okay, I'm not liking that, but at least we know it'll fit. So if we go up to here. So if we go right about there and disconnect, and then that doesn't look so much like it's on the, there we go, on the spur. Oh, that's so tight. Oh, that's so tight. Okay, that's kind of dirty. It's kind of dirty. I don't like how it tips though. Oh, it's the same thing with the other trailer too. That 7R. I mean, it's a good trailer in our or tractor and all, but I don't know if it's doing. Well, it is totally doing what we need to do. I like it and all, but it's just that lower hitch. Anyways, let's hook this up. Let's take this down to the property and then the other thing too is getting there. So getting there, we can take that one back road from the animal dealer. That's definitely a possibility. And then we could. Oh, there's a couple ways we can get down there. It's the one road that doesn't have the tree is going to be the better road to take. Yeah, I think it's going to be the better road to take when it comes to. Oh yeah, we're gonna push. Oh, there goes another stop sign. Ding! Oh, and just smashing everything. Okay, so that's not the road to take. Oh, that's not the road to take because it's the animal dealer. Oh, me, and we just yeah, and we just smashed the other one. Okay, here, how about, and that's why we disconnect. And how about we just straighten that up a bit if we can. So that doesn't register. Oh, but it did. Okay, so we just smashed it hard enough. Yeah. I can honk too. Here at Major Fuck-Ups Farm. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, just relax. This idiot. That should have. You know what? For good measure. Ha ha ha. All right. So here's the road we wanted to take. Oy vey. Oy vey. Well, that CDL just got revoked. So, yeah, we're taking the challenge away. We're taking the challenge away. Because if we go, I'm thinking. Because we're gonna have to take a couple ways, and I like driving around. This is one of those things where even with like with a load like this, you just load it up. And if I wasn't recording, I'd probably drive around the map about 2 or 3 times before I got to the location. Oh yeah, see, it looks good. I think it's most of the. Oh good lord, oh good lord. It's a hard tell because I'm not too sure. Like those spurs are strong and all, but all right. We're gonna zip on this way, and we're gonna take a look. Okay, let's go in here because those trees just kind of bother me doing. All right, well let's turn here. We can do this, baby. Can we do this? Okay, here we go this way. Okay. Let's check. Do we still have signs behind us? Ha-ha! Stop sign's still there. Wahaha! Excellent. Okay, so the thought process is, especially when it comes to that property, so Field 96, getting back on task here, sorry. This is where I can just drive around for hours and stuff like that. Yeah. Field 96, the plan is, so now we can finally bring our own logging setup. That's the plan, right? So now we can have our own logging setup. How we just zip in here? It's a little bit quieter. We have our own logging setup in our own property. So now we can start clearing trees. It'll all be set up on one. Oh, we want to be turning here. This is where we want to be turning. Yes, we do. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. So we'll have our own property, and then we can start clearing it. And then the thought process, my brain's thinking that what we can do is almost like a pie shape. We will work our way across. I think there's some spots where the yarder will be set up in a good spot. I think it'll be a good spot. And then what we can do is, as we clear, we replant with lodgepole pine, or one of the processable. Yeah, see right up here. Here we go, in up here. And then we go, oh, this is gonna be interesting with a low loader. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Then we go wide. Oh, no, not too wide, not too wide. Oh, yeah, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, a little scuffing. I think little scrapes there, okay. But we made it. That's the main thing. That we made it. It wasn't too rough. Because I know right here, okay, let's just, boom, here we are. Oh, because this is that darn tree that has this darn branch. It always gets caught, and I kind of feel like these, you might be able to come in this way. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely the Riverbend. And then, okay, here we are. So here's the property. So now the thought process is, if we go to farmland, we are here. So it will give us, you're going to zoom in to get rid of this square. So edgewise, it won't let us touch little bits of the road, but there's little bits where it will. There should let us. We're not going to be. However, it'll still allow us to muck about with this stuff. And it'll allow us to muck about with everything in here, all the way down to the river. So there is still a little bit around here and a little bit around the waterfall that we can't, but we have full reign of all of this, and all of the road is covered over. So I like the road where it is. I think we can work with that. And then here, let's just get this up here. I kind of like I like the sand factor. So I'd like to kind of try to keep that if I can. I'd like to keep this road if we can. And then here we are. Okay. So let's shut that off. Let's just park that. Oh, so here we are. We've got the land up to our right. We've got the land down to our left. We have this property right here. We've got some rocks, so we're going to need to bring the Kubota. and get the rocks all smashed out so we can finally drive through here easily. There's nothing in here or above here, so we should be able to raise this building without having, I don't think there's any collectibles in here, or maybe if there was, I might have collected it for what we've already been doing. So that's going to be great. And then let's go back into landscape mode again. So I just want to get the feel. So we're going to zoom right out and way away if we can. And you can see how, oh, it's going to be hard, but at the very top, you can see how it slopes down towards the river, right? So this little area here slopes down towards the river. And what I'm thinking is we can get rid of this tree and this tree. We can kind of use maybe this little area, little flat land area here as a little staging and trimming or what have you. Same with this area. We can have the trucks come up and in to get loaded. And then we can maybe, easy. We can maybe put a road up here, like maybe starting here. We can landscape it and kind of soften it up if need be. We might not even need to soften it up. And then kind of up along this ridge. And then what I would like to think, if possible, like, where that tree is, we can maybe put a spot along this ridge or clear the ridge and then put the yarder up there. So if we have the yarder up here, then we can plant lodgepole pines, or we can plant the proper trees at the end, and we can kind of do a pie shape almost sort of thing, right? Where we can kind of do a sweep across and we can cut and clear. And then what we do is as we sweep and clear, as we cut these trees down and clear them across, what we can do is replant them with lodgepole pine. And then and then go from there. So that would give us to the river. So we can at least clear down to the river. So eventually we can look into purchasing this land. That's going to be a big purchase though. So that's not until later. So this property ends there. And then this property is what, 563,000. And this one's 218. Oh, we've got 225. Okay, well, we've already saved. So let's try this. So there we go. So visit. Oh, nope, sorry. There we go. So buy 218. Yes, please them. All right, so we can bring the front loader in here and just smash it and drive the John Deere through it. So that gives us a whole $1,800 back. I will take it. So that clears that out. So that gives us a little staging area. I'm just gonna leave it as is. We'll bring the rock crusher in. We'll get the rock breaker in. We'll break up the rocks. Let's see. Oh, I didn't bring any of my spray paint. I didn't bring my spray paint. Okay, we're gonna have to do this the cheater way then, because we're not driving all the way back for spray paint. So red. Let's do red. No, red's the contract one. Yeah, screw it. Let's do red. Pick up. All right, I forgot to bring it. Darn it. Okay, so first and foremost, cut tree down. Which one is that one? I forget that. I think that's this one. No, that's cut tree there. I think it's that one. That's a dead wood, and there we go. So just a slash. Boom. So that one's got to go for sure. That one's got to go, and this one's got to go for sure. Well, they all got to go, but what we're going to do is we're just going to check it. So now I want to see if we could just cut off the branch of that one down there eventually. But then when it comes to here, I'm thinking kind of like a road up and get started. Like that could get us done. These things obviously got to go. We'll just bring the mulcher in. Well, no, we'll bring the chipper. That's right. We got the chipper. So we're going to bring the chipper up. Those out. These ones, I think actually, yeah, it does. Wait, if you, maybe, kind of, almost. Nope. It lets you, but I can't see it. That one's got to go too. Well, maybe not. You know what? Technically, they all got to go. Really. So that's the plan. Because, okay. So, getting excited here. So, we're at there about, okay. So, the thought process is if we have this thing up there, we can sweep down. And then when it comes to the equipment, we have our chipper. Our chipper can up here because when it comes to these trees, for sure, we are not bringing them all. No, all of those branches and everything's going to get chipped up. At most, I think I'm going to keep the logs. We're going to keep the log ends, just the trunk, the trunk ends, and bring those down to the sawmill and let them sit and baste and let them just soak away. because that leaves us $9,000. Oh, because what are we at for our loan? Because yeah, we plugged away. We were got because we're only at $150,000. Because another part of me was thinking of purchasing. Oh, you know what? Maybe because it's 300,000 for the carpentry. Nope. Let's just hold off. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good because yeah, we put the yarder up there. We got to find some trees that'll work and put them down there. At the very most, what we'll do is we'll plant, or I'll put down some. I'll see if there's any posts or anything we can put down that'll work. As opposed to insta grow a tree. I would really rather not insta grow a tree because we could even use this. I mean, we could flatten a little bit if we need to. I know, I think this is pretty good. Like we can bring the bulk into here, then we can process it up to here, and then switch out the load and get the loadings up. Oh yeah. And then, like I said, it's just a sweep factor, right? So as we get these junk trees, I'm saying them junk trees because I hate harvesting these trees. Oh God, I hate harvesting these trees. But we also have the road down here to the river. It's got a little waterfall and a little like a path, like like technically a road. So we could work our way all the way down to the river and then replant, and then eventually we can get rid of the junk trees on the other side. And then we can use, because at the start we could still use our harvester for the dead woods when need be, because up here there's nothing for the harvester to use. And having having the wheel loader down here, because if we have we'll leave this here, we'll have to bring this back and forth, which is fine, because every time we come down, we can come down with the front loader, or sorry, the low loader. Then we have our chipper. Okay, you know what? Let's get some equipment down here and let's just do a quick little shed up. And okay, oh yeah, okay. I think we got it. Okay, this is the first time I've had all the equipment down here, everything but the harvester, and I'm kind of liking where we're at. So, okay, so here's the thought. Here's my brain's thinking. So we own this field or this area right here. So we're gonna start initially. I was thinking we're gonna like kind of sweep around, but my plans have changed. Not much, but here's the thing: we can actually clear this tree. Don't even have to worry about those right now, but we will clear those and this one, and we can plant right here, right now. Like, oh yeah, but that takes a little bit of planning because we don't have the spot planter that we'll need from the excavator. So we might have to lease the excavator and lease the planter. But in the meantime, this is the thought. So pretend the Volvo's not here. Pretend the Volvo's that we're not playing with that. But we come in with the 379 with the low loader and our 7R. So the 7R goes up to power the yard or wherever it is. So it just goes over, yards that, powers that up. Then we can use that to bring trees in wherever it's being used. From there, we can cut and dice as we need, as we see fit. And we can use the wheel loader to kind of pick away. Any of the big stuff that is going for immediate delivery, we can put into this trailer. And then any of the medium stuff that's going for delivery, we can put in this trailer, in the Volvo. And then plus also, let's say our sawmill is full. And I'm already thinking about that. Oh, I've already got other thoughts. But let's say our sawmill's full. Then what we can do is we can use this trailer, the transport trailer, to bring down and just place the pieces at the location and just let them sit. Right? Because we're going to be chipping up the big stuff. We're going to be trunking out. And then also production wise, we could, because we've done this without a loan. And to be quite honest with you, I'm kind of comfortable. What do we got here? If I'm kind of comfortable taking one out because it's a toss up between the carpentry and the paper factory. Paper factory is $500,000. Carpentry is $300,000. But excuse me, the load capacity for the carpentry is very small. We would have that thing filled in half a day. Now this one, let's just double check here. So now the paper factory is $500,000. Okay, I'm really comfortable with what we got up in the. I want to save. I want to save. I think it's right here, isn't it? Isn't it right here? We have everything. Did we have everything? Oh no, we turned it off, didn't we? I was playing. Wasn't I? Yes, it was. Let's turn that back on. And let's turn that back on just so we know if we're hitting. So there we go. Buy. There we go. Okay, so buy 525. Okay, so it does go up and okay, this is a whole other testing now. Oh, I might have to do this testing quick, or I have to search. Oh, yeah, maybe somebody else has already done. I'll have to search a car because it's more. It was 500,000. Same with the grain mill. The grain mill was 200,000, I think, and then it was 288 when we ended up buying it. So then what's the car? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hold off. But that's my thought. My thought is if we buy the carpentry or the paper factory, because the carpentry is wood, it'll take straight wood for furniture, and then the paper factory, it's wood permanently. So, okay, you know what? We're gonna save. Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? Let's just double. I think this is gonna be good because we can chip everything in there and fill it all up, and then we can plant lodgepole pine or some. Yeah, I'm thinking lodgepole pine or something like or pine, regular pine. Maybe do a bit of both, and then we can start clearing another section because it's all about where they fell, right? As long as when they fall, they don't go onto the road. That's the main thing, and I think we can do it here. Okay, I'm just getting excited, so the camera's going all over the place. I do apologize. Okay, let's save it. Let's say, oh my God, let's do it. Yep. Okay, it's done. It's done. We now officially have our own logging site. Don't worry, the property wise, I will say the eventual is going to be this one. I eventually want to do this and clear it out and start make. I'm kind of thinking maybe do the tree farm there. Maybe that's just maybe. I don't know. Maybe, but that's so far down the road. And then my next purchase, I want to do this one, 316,000, just because there's a lot of already placed lodgepole pines, and we could use our harvester. Because the setup we have now right here, we don't even need the harvester yet. We can still leave that. You can still move from site to site for the deadwoods, so we can still do the deadwoods. Our truck right here can still zip out for the wood transports when needed, and this truck right here can get loaded up and just sit. And then the trailer can just stay there. We'll take the 379, the 7R loader back to the farm. Good, because this is kind of like a winter setup, right? So the 7R when it comes out here, it's pretty much done for the day or the month or what have you. Okay, so we've saved. Now I just want to see let's just do a quick little test here. So we're not going to save, but let's just borrow here. So I know I'm pretty sure we can borrow a mill. I haven't done it. Last time I checked, we was at 900 and some, and that was a bit ago. So I know we can borrow close to a mill. We don't need to. I don't want to borrow a mill, but I was kind of thinking. I was thinking the paper fact, not for 525 though. I want to see what maybe the next. No, because do we take the $25,000 hit for impulse? Maybe we should take the $25,000 hit for impulse because I'm impulsive and I want it. now. Okay, so paper factory. This is the quick and easy one. So carpentry. We're gonna buy that, and then we're gonna go to paper factory. Visit. Yep, we're gonna run up. We're gonna buy this because the carpentry inventory is really low. So it's one of those things where it's gonna be 525. What do you mean I don't have? That really. All right, so 525 buy. Yes, done. Okay, so now let's just check this out. So here we go. So carpentry, we can see wood is only 12,000 liters. Egads. Like that's like that's not even that's a half a deadwood transport. So that's where I'm torn for 300, but then I haven't checked this one out yet here. So yeah, 130,000. So this would be the same. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, now I'm gonna have to maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll set up and we'll play the end of January into February, and then we'll see. Because I'm wondering if maybe we take a $500,000 loan. Okay. Well, again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. We've finally made some moves. I'm not saving nothing yet. This is where we're not going to touch nothing. We're just going to exit. And then we're going to reload. But, okay, I'm excited. So we're going to get this all set up. We're going to get this, and we're going to clear it. Because the main thing is these two trees up here. We're going to clear those out. We got to get the rocks blown out of those with the skid steer. And then what I want to do is I want to get the trees down this way. So if we can fill up the sections in between with some lodgepole, and let them grow. And then if they can start growing this month, if we can, because we were at 9,000, were we? I think we were at 9,000, bang out a bunch of wood transport missions real easy. We should give us some money to lease. Oh, ooh. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. And we will talk to you soon.